Lainey Wilson, what's up?
What's
Good
going
morning.
on?
Good to see you.
Lainey.
Top of the morning.
Hey, you doing a big Yellowstone watching party?
We gonna do something like that. Heck, I don't even know. I'm like, what day is it? I don't even know what we doing for the day. But
Are you in the first episode
Yeah, I'll be in
of
the
the
first.
of the new season?
Yeah, I'm gonna be throughout the whole season.
I know that, and
But I'll be on the first.
Have they said anything about coming back after?
Well, they hadn't taken me to the train station, so I'm assuming I'll be
That's awesome.
I'm
Did
like,
they tell you don't look at Kevin Costner, don't look him in the eyes? Or
No, you know what? I didn't get to actually shake his hand and meet him personally.
What?
We were in a couple of the same scenes, but he kind of got like brought in, and then I was like, wait, Kevin, wait.
Well, just so you know, you guys are sitting in the same place he sat in last time he was in here. So,
Well, dang.
yeah.
Did
I
y'all
mean,
look him in the eye?
Yeah, no. Yeah, we did actually.
he has a band.
Yeah.
I love it. By the way, Big D did the air quotes when he did
But
that.
you know what?
It was so terrible.
That's when other actors go, oh, she's an
actress. Yeah, I get
So-
I
it.
know. And when I showed up on the ranch, I really didn't know if people were going to be like, oh, Lord, here we go. A girl who ain't ever acted a day in her life going to try to come up in here. And
Yeah.
Did you take lessons and all that, or did you just
So-
kind of wing it?
so during the pandemic, I created like these little characters, just kind of did like a little skit type thing.
Fake friends?
Yeah, pretty much. I needed
Pretend?
some friends.
Okay.
Dang it. And then I started working with a girl named Bridget here in town who she didn't like teach me how to act, but she was teaching me how to like kind of get into the zone of, and like she didn't want me to memorize my lines and stuff because she wanted me to just kind of have like a conversation with the people back and forth. So she taught me like techniques like that, but I ain't never acted a day in my life, boy.
Dee
I'm
and I
just-
have done some TV stuff, and I can't remember lines to save my life.
Yeah, well, that's bad. But D can't remember not to look right into the camera.
We're terrible.
You're doing this
worst.
show on CMT, and we slowed it down. You could watch D every couple of seconds. His eyes jump over and look
I
right
get
at
it.
the
Did I look
camera.
I get
camera? I
it.
don't
When
think
they
so.
say
it was
don't
just
look,
him.
That's the worst.
yeah, when they say don't look, you're like, I gotta look. I gotta look.
Did
The only
they,
place you can look.
did they the people on set think that your accent was fake?
No, it's so I was so shocked first of all because a lot of people think it is.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you ought to hear my mama and my daddy and my granny, and you ought to hear me when I'm drunk. It gets even worse. But
It gets worse.
it gets. Can you believe
Dude,
it?
you know that's when your
I know
Cajun
that's
comes
when
out.
my Cajun accent comes out, but I repress it
Yeah.
all the time. And then you get 4 whiskeys in me and make
And
sure
that's
I
it.
listen. Sometimes it comes out a little
That's
bit.
it.
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
see. That we just from about 60 miles apart, but we have very different accents.
That's right.
You guys need to come with subtitles.
I know.
People just gonna
I
walk
need
around.
to
We
just
could do
take a
comedy
translator
show.
around
We'd be
with
North
me.
and South Louisiana. We could just be Michelle. How you been? You all right?
I know.
Man, good. That's good. I like that.
Even when I was little, mine was so thick. But my sister knew what I was saying, and other people couldn't figure it out. And she'd be like, "She wants a hot dog." Like she knew.
dog.
I actually have,
Like she wants a hot dog. Get the girl a hot dog.
Cute. So cute.
I actually have a little video of Lainey whenever she was little.
You are quick.
Look at you now. All right, Lainey Wilson, y'all. We're coming back, talking more and more. Lainey on the way. Lainey Wilson in the studio with us. The new album is out, and we have some clips here for us.
I think it's great. Lainey's looking at me thinking it's you because you have a computer monitor between the two of us. She's
And
thinking
you just
I'm
pointed
talking.
over.
Oh, yeah, that's me
and then
talking,
I
yeah.
was like,
She's very engaged with me, and I'm like, no, it's
actually-
him.
It's like a ventriloquist trick where neither one of them moves their lips, and you have to guess which one is actually talking.
Bubba's the
Yeah,
dummy.
because she can't see my mouth either because I have a computer monitor. All we see is eyes.
I just figured it was you because you always running yours.
Well, that is true. That is very true.
Don't ask where my hand is. They make him talk. Hey, Lainey Wilson's with us. The new album is out, Bell Bottom Country, and I didn't realize that you have a clothing line as well. Is that new?
So, it's called Bell Bottom Country, and pretty much it's just eventually we're gonna be putting more and more bell bottoms and stuff on there. But yeah, a lot of folks have been saying, when you gonna put some of your own bell bottoms out there? So we just decided to do it.
When did you start wearing bell bottoms?
Oh my gosh, I got my first pair when I was just a little girl. They were blue leopard print, and I was completely obsessed with them.
Uh-huh.
And then years go by, and you go through the Daisy Duke stages and all
I
that
remember.
I
stuff.
went through that too.
Yeah, we all had that stage.
I figured y'all did. That's why I brought it up.
There are photos.
But probably about like 2015 or so, as a girl in Nashville, you're trying to figure out what can I do to kind of stand out a little bit that's true to me? And that's what it was. It was just back to the bell bottoms.
Do you sometimes I think like artists will do something like that
Yeah.
and then you're stuck with it.
Yeah.
Like I always feel bad for Cole because Cole has to wear that
Yeah.
The
hat
Georgia Southern hat.
Always.
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 And like he's like
Or Kip Moore had that red hat that he couldn't get rid of for
That's
years.
right. That's right.
Or Big D like went through it. He used to wear cowboy hats everywhere.
Yeah.
And then like the day he took
white
it off,
cowboy hat,
it
all
was
everywhere.
It was a big decision for him because
Hey.
you know you go out in public and that's your image.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know, man.
I'll say, like, well, first of all, you ain't going to see me in a dress. You just ain't gonna. I mean, look how I'm sitting over here. I need to, you know. You ain't going to see me in a dress. I don't know if I'll ever get tired of the bell bottoms. I mean, folks might get tired of them, but I don't know if I ever will. We might switch it up a little bit, you know, years from now, but I'm just going to stick to it.
so if you go to bellbottomcountry.com, you can go on here and order
Yeah.
and order
We put our merch under there too.
clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
So the clothes
Get in
that
there.
you're selling on Bell Bottom Country, is some of that some of like reproductions of your stage clothing?
Yeah, so a couple of them. So the first pair that we put out, they're the Heart Like a Truck line. And if you go to the Heart Like a Truck artwork, they've got the little like pink and green and yellow little squiggly lines all over it, and it's got some leopard around the edges of it. My leopard shoes, the bell bottoms match the artwork. So
What
it's
year
kind
were
of
you born?
92.
Well, you're very 70-ish.
Yeah.
Like
I
your
wasn't born in the
style
70s. Don't be putting that on me.
is- but it
Feel
was just-
attacked.
Yeah.
A lot of people were born in the 70s.
Yeah.
Be cool.
I'm like, get out of here now.
Yeah.
well, okay, so you got the season 5 of Yellowstone. It comes out on November 13th, a Sunday, and that's a 2-hour premiere.
Yep.
You're on that.
Yep.
You've got the album out.
It's out.
You've got CMA nominations.
Just
a bunch
a couple.
of them. A bunch of them.
Like, what
412.
in turn? I done tricked a bunch of folks, y'all.
Good for you. Good for
So
you.
huge. It's so great. And you know what? And the thing is, the people ask us all the time, like, well, who do you guys, who's really cool? And who, well, usually they ask, who's not the coolest? Like, who,
Oh
what
yeah,
artist-
everybody wants to know
yeah,
that.
yeah. But it's so great. We can honestly say that you are not the worst, but you're close to the worst. You're not the worst.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cole is the worst.
Yeah, and people ask me the same thing, and I say that about y'all too.
Yeah, that's fair. I would.
Make sure you pick it up. It's out now. Bell Bottom Country from Lainey Wilson, everyone. I'm excited. Can't wait. We're going to be watching and
go.
seeing how you do on Yellowstone.
My debut.
We're going to critique everything. We're going to
I,
live tweet
I hope y'all do.
and say, she looked at the camera.
Did you see that?
Oh, I can't wait to see if you look at the camera. This
Oh,
is so
my
awesome.
gosh.
Look, either way, just know this. You're a better actor than either one of us.
okay,
Oh,
I'll
that's
take
true.
Even
it. I
without
mean, I've been
having
acting a
seen
fool my whole life, so it ought to come pretty natural.
They didn't take you to the train station. That means they liked what you did.
That's right.
I know. I was thinking, okay, they're gonna take me to the train station any minute now. They didn't.
Again, that's
People
on.
who don't know Yellowstone have
Yeah,
no
yeah,
idea
yeah.
what we're talking
that's
about.
what
Yeah.
that's where they kill them off. Sunday, November 13th, Yellowstone. Lainey Wilson, everyone. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Wow, we have videos,
Yeah, that was
lots
great.
of them,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than just the one you watched. We got more and more and more and more.
Yeah, subscribe, hit the notification bell, or we'll tell your mom.